quiet falls over the blood viscera-soaked alleyway. And Crux drunkenly stumbles forward, and he says, "Come on, we should get to my ship." As you guys follow him to the docks, you can see stately galleons and sleek cutters that resemble flying fish. Warships built to look like hammerhead sharks line the docks at this Rock of Brawl.
And his is
he waves his arm towards a craft that seems modest by comparison.
What does this do, Jack Sparrow?
Yeah, damn.
The ship's sails are patchworks of mended canvas, while its hull seems barely held together by thick vines that bind it like rope. The strangest feature of his ship, however, is the full-grown tree that sprouts from the aft deck. Isn't she something? He ushers you guys on board. And he gets you guys on deck, introduces you to Mr. Flinch. Mr. Flinch is a Hadazi, which is a flying monkey man.
Mr. Flinch.
Yes.
That's racist. You can't use that.
Zayza does this head and see if he flinches.
He does not.
I just want him to
does
dick. His flinch is to punch you in the throat.
Call it a flinch.
He looks you up and down and he says, could use with the wardrobe update. I could give you some points if you like.
Oh no, here we go. This guy's.
He says, you too, Mr. Mummy Ting. He says, you're looking pretty good. He brings you guys to below deck and says, we should travel to Doom Space. Enemies of the Xyrixian Empire are gathering there.
Is there a Queenslayer that lives there?
If anyone knows where your captain might be, well, that's where I'd start. Lesson, you know someone in the Xyrixian Empire who could give you information.
What's the Xyrixian Empire?
Rip.
So, based on your conversation with him in the bar, you figure the Xyrixian Empire is the Astral Elves. He says, only issue, don't know my way around Doom Space precisely. But I do know a lady that could help. Her tower's on the edge of the system. Should only take us a couple days travel to get there.
Turn into a fucking MMORPG quest. Go over there. Talk to this person. Go over there. Talk to this person. I need you to find this guy. Go over here. Go over there. God damn it.
You guys know that the Winged Queen is in the dock for repairs, which will take a couple days.
Hey, what happened to him?
They were attacked by Astral Elves when the captain and other members of the crew got kidnapped.
I forgot. I didn't realize the ship was messed up.
Yeah. It's up to you guys.
I thought we were taking his ship.
He offers to, you guys can take his ship, or he can take you on his ship, or if you want, you guys can wait for your ship to be repaired.
Which ship looks more armed and beast?
Oh, definitely your ship. So basically, you get the sense that his ship is a tiny bit faster than the Winged Queen, but the Winged Queen is more prepped for battle and would sustain a fight better than his ship.
So he ain't outrunning nobody. He's like, I did the Kessel Run in 12
years.
in 12 years.
So yeah, if you guys had a race, the Winged Queen would lose, but not by a lot.
But not by a lot.
There's a 3D print.
But if you got into a fight, the Winged Queen would be better.
Yeah. So,
but that does mean you do have to wait a couple days at the Rock of Brawl.
So we have to wait a couple days.
Yeah, to get fixed. These Astral Elves that just attacked us.
Is that what those were?
I'm not
Goddamn asshole.
He says, I'm not keen to stick around, so I'm about to leave. If you guys are waiting for your own ship to be repaired, I'll hang out at the tower for a couple days, waiting for you. Once I arrive. So, you guys elect to stay at the Rock of Brawl. You guys see Crux then take off in the second wind as he departs the Rock of Brawl.
I'm gonna go to the ping room shop.
Going back to the door.
She's
Okay.
discovered something that she wants to buy now.
Okay. Also, you're headed back there. Anybody going with her, or everyone else going back to the
I'm
gym?
gonna go with her.
Okay. You
I'm
go
not
with
gonna
her.
let her go
What
alone.
about you two guys? Yeah.
Let's go wander around the city.
Okay.
aimlessly.
What about Zeke? He's just wandering around the city.
Yeah, just
The two of
wandering
them are
around.
going back to Doware's Magic Mart.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Okay. You guys are wandering around the city.
Yep. Just walk around a
It's
little bit.
still the middle of the night. Most everything is closed currently.
You can see in the dark, right?
You guys do.
With the goggles, yes.
You guys find yourselves as you're walking around, just walking around aimlessly. You guys don't know the layout of the city quite yet. But as you're walking around, you find yourselves back in front of the Happy Beholder, just as you see a couple guys going inside, one of which is Gamron. He waves at you and ushers you to follow him inside.
Oh.
Do we know him like that?
Yeah,
Inside check.
It's the
Okay.
it's the hippo guy, right?
Yeah. This is
good
the
one.
captain of the
Supposed
ship.
good one.
That's not bad.
He's inviting him into a public area. It's a trap.
30 insight.
He's just like inviting you guys to have a drink.
I don't know.
In a public area.
I don't drink. I don't.
I'm quite parched.
we go inside.
Okay.
My guy doesn't eat or drink.
Does he eat
So-
anything?
Yeah, he's eating.
I know,
Remember
I
he's
know,
eating
I
like
know,
chickens
guys.
and stuff.
Cannibalism.
Does he eat one now? And how does he do it? I
Like
see
a
you peck the
person.
chicken.
No,
Remember the one time
He
you did
uses
that?
utensils.
You did that shit. That was funny as fuck.
he's more cultured now.
That shit cracked me up.
He said manners
He
training.
was all like, Z just starts pecking the food on the plate.
The only people currently in the establishment is Gamron, who has taken a booth along with Order, the ship quartermaster, the tiefling woman.
Forgot all their names.
So you see him at a booth, and he nods as you enter. You also see the Beholder behind the bar, and the only other person at the bar is a figure that you've seen before with a short blue cloak. You never interacted with this person. You saw them when you came in before, but you didn't interact with them.
The other cloak person is one that
The person with the black cloak was the one that you saw leave as you were talking to Crux, and then later on,
That's
you
right.
assume was one of the same guys that you fought.
Yeah.
You can see this
Going
figure has
down.
got this short blue cloak covering most of their person, but you can see at the very bottom of the cloak, you can see something sticking out that looks like the end of a fuzzy tail or something, like the tip of some sort of fuzzy thing poking out of the bottom of the cloak.
See, it leads over to Elvingar.
Yeah, it was here last time. They haven't really moved. They're still in the same spot.
When you came in before, the figure was leaned up over the bar, whispering to Beholder, but now is currently just sitting there having a drink.
How close are they?
How close are they to you?
Seats away.
From
Like as we're coming in, how close are they?
as you're coming in, they're maybe 15 feet away.
No. I was gonna fake shove you. So I'm like, oh! Gee, look out!
Hey, Z, come here.
But 15, yeah, just
I mean, you guys could try. You have to walk past the person to get to where Cameron's sitting. So if you want, you could do that.
Let's do it.
Strength check.
It's gonna who's wait, what side is who on? Am I on the side? I guess it doesn't matter. We
Well, if you're pushing Zed into.
You got a sleight of hand, right? You could sleight of hand. It's probably better than mine. She's like, go, take the cloak off her. We're like, oh god.
What was the thing with Loki and Thor in Ragnarok where they're
Get help.
Get help.
Not doing get help.
We're similar doing get help, but he's like, oh god, see, look out! As he falls over him, like, oh.
So are you pretending to be drunk or just tripping or?
I'm gonna trip.
You're gonna trip and fall into them, or you're gonna?
No, I'm gonna
No,
trip you and be like,
tripping you.
But you're not. You're pretending like you're tripping him, or you're actually tripping him. Are you working on this together, or what I'm saying? Are you working on this together?
Actually going to trip him.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're actually tripping.
I'm actually going to trip him,
okay.
but he's going along with it, so it's just gonna
okay.
trip him. Gotta make him look real, man.
Rip.
We're doing falling for you.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're tripping him and he's falling into this figure. What are you trying to do as you run into? Are you trying to like steal something from them, or?
You grab him.
Do I just like knock the hood off?
Yeah, just like, oh shit.
Yeah. So as I like fall in, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you're
like.
just like, and accidentally pull the hood off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make a sleight of hand.
Alright.
Teamwork. Yeah, that's what I was like. What's your slide hand? I think yours is better than mine.
I have a plus 22.
God damn, yeah. I think yours is a lot better than mine.
And I rolled a 16, so it's a 38 sleight of hand.
Okay.
Fails.
So.
Oh god. What did you?
So you're like, whoa, and you go to grab the hood.
Do we gotta roll like a performance or something?
Yeah, sure. Both of you guys roll deception.
You shut your mouth. I have no additional performance.
I have a performance or deception?
Deception.
Deception.
Oh,
We're going
shit.
deception.
Oh, it's deception?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is yours better than nothing?
No. Because it's still 0, so it's still an 8.
Mine's an 18 because I got +1.
Okay. So yeah, you trip Zed. He falls towards the bar.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
And he goes to grab the hood, and as your hand is about to make contact with the hood, your hand just goes through space, and the figure is no longer there. And as you like look confused, you see the figure is now sitting in the next seat over.
An illusion.
And you catch yourself on the bar and look around.
Yeah.
Oh shit. They're so damn clumsy, Z. Jesus.
Watch me put those big feet!
Not that big. Look down at like my nub.
All the beholder's eyes kind of squint at you. And the figure in the hood turns to look at you.
Oh shit.
So, beneath the blue hood is a creature unlike any that you've met before. She appears to be a human female with long hair, split down the middle between colors black and white. One blue eye and one golden. You spy the tips of what look to be tiny, furry, cat-like ears peeking through her hood.
Just come back to haunt you, Dale.
She gives you a soft smile through shining pointed teeth. Under her cloak, you can see she wears a simple white and blue robes, and her neck is adorned with some subtle silver jewelry. The porcelain skin of her arms end in tight leather wrist wrappings and almost claw-like pointed fingernails.
When she wants you, Dale.
Not everyone smiles at you once, Andy.
Not in Andy's book.
Not in Andy's world. That means she wants it. And she says,
Get married again. We're in a different place.
She looks at you.
No, wait, the marriages like travel between planes.
She looks at you and then looks at the beholder and then looks back at you and says, "Welcome, brave adventurer." She just smiles and looks at Eldengar and says, "Ah, a reborn. I almost didn't notice. You don't exactly sleep, as we call it, do you?"
How could she tell that?
You don't know.
She's well versed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, you're also in good company.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She looks you two over and she says, "What of the rest of your party?"
Oh no.
Oh.
Talking about.
Somewhere.
Your party, you are stronger than you appear.
Nah, I'm pretty weak.
She
Yeah, you're giving him a lot of
For the
credit.
eyes of the
I don't necessarily have a lot of muscle mass.
But I'm weak for those eyes of
She-
yours.
I have one eye.
She hands you a small white card and she says, "Take this."
Wait, did we find
And you see the beholder, his eyes grow wide with shock. And
Thanks.
he says, in my establishment. What an honor! And
I think I know who this is.
she says, shh.
It's a good thing we tripped into her.
What'd she say?
She said, shh, Luigi.
Luigi?
His name's
His
Luigi.
name is Luigi?
The beholder, yes.
Oh my god.
She whispers that with a glare towards the beholder, so serious
he's
you'd
the
think her
father.
eyes were the ones that could cast Disintegrate.
What's the card say?
Luigi mouths a silent apology. So you look at the card, it's just a blank white card. If you would be so kind as to join me, Seed.
Just Seed.
Oh!
She leads you,
Hold up.
Just Seed.
just Seed.
You're not surprised that she knows my name?
She knew my name, and she knew all of our friends' name. You didn't seem too surprised about that. So.
She's talking to me.
She can read minds, can't she?
She steps behind the
No.
bar and motions for you to follow her.
She can't read minds. She couldn't read mine.
Nope.
So, I'm gonna follow them.
Alright, damn. Create a new character. Oh, fuck.
She
It's
says,
hags all over again.
she says, this one's just for him. You go sit with Cameron, and he's like, good. She's not much for conversation.
Who is it?
He's pointing to Order.
Oh, I thought you told me to her.
No.
Which one's Hoarder again?
Order is the tiefling woman.
Oh, they said Hoarder.
Oh, Order, yeah.
I got you. Cool.
You should ask them if they know anything about that chick, though.
That's what I asked.
Okay. You ask if they know anything about that? Okay. He goes,
The fuck that be?
Nothing good.
he goes,
Oh, that's a hag.
he goes,
Come on, Seed.
he
She's
goes,
an astral hag.
Oh, shit.
he goes,
Relapsing.
he goes, seen him around a couple times.
Him or her?
No, it is her.
She said him.
Seen him, but not seen him.
Oh, at least it's seen him.
He goes, seen him a couple times. Don't know anything about him, but I like to hang out here.
Cool.
I've known many adventurers in my time. Many of them have gone on to perform quite courageous feats. And
I've
some,
been around.
well,
That time or two.
I see you know who I am.
So you've heard of me.
Many adventurers. None but
Well,
you have the nicest pecker, though.
some, I never heard of them again. I hope they're all right. Who knows what lurks beyond this humble rock? You don't seem as though you're trying to place roots here.
No, just visiting.
Not trying to settle down, raise a family, perhaps. She says, "What? Brawl is nice enough. You and your wife could find great peace here."
My wife. Z is genuinely perplexed.
Your children too.
My wife.
A nice enough income, an honest job, a humble homestead to call your own.
Just block that whole time out.
I don't have any kids.
See, you kid. You
She says, "Not yet."
Oh!
Dun dun dun.
She can see into the future.
Rainbow birds.
She says, "No. Well, that always is the answer."
I'm glad you get to go through this, like, fucking weird shit.
She says, "Well then, tell me about yourself, the party that accompanies you."
There's not much to say. We're trying to stop a crazy bitch.
The usual. The
Usual, like, typical adventurer stuff, really.
Psychotic bitch.
Having to travel across the plains.
You seem quite lucky. You have an assorted bunch indeed.
10 hours later.
Nah, you could say lucky. It's just, it keeps it interesting, I guess.
At times.
She says, "Well, first I need to determine if I can trust you or not. A simple test."
Hey, man.
Like,
She pulls a small leather pouch out and pours some golden dice into her hands.
She's a D&D player.
fate is sealed.
Wait, is this that role-playing thing?
She takes the golden dice and pours them into her hand and clasps her hands around them. And she says, "Are you friend or foe?" And dumps the dice onto the table.
well, I hope we can be friends, but I don't
Just
know.
have been trust by a random dice roll.
Roll on the shit if you get phone.
She consults them for a moment and
It
then,
turned to dust. It's like, oh shit.
and then she says, friend it is then. I use these to help me sometimes to determine whether I'm on the right path when my sight is not enough.
Your sight?
My sight allows me to see the essence of a creature. Yours is special. You are not from here, as you said.
Interesting.
Not of this universe. Multiple universes. An endless amount, no doubt. Filled with unlimited potentialities. My sight also gives me my sight also gives me the ability to see traces. Traces of where you've been, but also traces of where you're going. I know not what quest you are on specifically at this moment.
Where did you kill the psychic lady?
Wherever it is you're going. It is a dark place. A dangerous place. A place beyond my sight's capability.
That's not very helpful.
Isn't it though?
She says, just make sure your friend keeps hold of that card. She collects her dice and gets up and walks out the door and puts her hood on. So yeah,
All
Vito
from
takes you
Jersey.
back to Polly.
Get all from Jersey.
And so Polly hooks you up.
And I'm gonna get 6.
Jesus.
Oh my god, you are
All
getting
of your
tatted up.
damage.
Jesus.
Olive Mirren.
Jesus, okay.
This is the same tattoo all around your body.
Bonnie's like burning a hole in her pocket.
They're gonna have this shit. They're gonna get rid of it.
I need a pencil.
Well, you won't let her buy a ship, Nick. Why don't you just go? Do those all require attunement?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh, I thought you said they do.
Dispel rot tattoos do not.
Okay.
That's why I'm giving 3 to you, 3 to you.
You can give me a tattoo?
Yes.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
No.
I can just
You
place
trained
it.
with a tattoo gun?
Absolutely. Magic
Hold up.
tattoos.
You
yes,
have to
I
find
am.
a part of
Yeah, I was like, also, I don't really have a lot of skin.
Yeah, you gotta find a part of his body that you have skin to.
Chisel it into like my fucking like
Your
bones.
bones?
Yeah, just-
So you guys chill on the ship until the repairs are done.
Yep.
You guys set off upon the Winged Queen,
No, they're just
headed towards the tower of this wizard woman who's supposed to help you. So,
That means I'd have 9 attacks. That'd be great.
you guys travel for a day with no
issues.
no issues. You don't come across anything. And at the very beginning of the second day, as you're starting your morning,
So it
Cool.
was blown up, cut apart.
But
something.
no corpse.
Like what kind of like the destruction? What does it
Getting
look
butt
like?
raped.
It's just
Asshole
like
elves.
ripped into many pieces.
They're just splinters.
Yeah, just lots of pieces.
You about it?
Like
Imagine
it's
Zorro.
strange. It's almost like it got like sliced up, like in chunks. It's like
That's what I was asking.
Sink.
That's all this.
yeah. It's basically portioned almost. It's not like clean cut or anything. It's all splintered and
It's a
broken
cook
apart.
captain.
There's a
But-
giant chef.
But it is weird that it's in these like portioned out like sections as they like drift
And it's
apart.
just floating like this.
You continue on for another several hours until, once again, dead ahead, you see a cloud of debris that appears to be the drifting wreckage of several ships. Crux, no, sorry, not Crux, Gamron. Gamron shouts, "To arms!" Peering through his spyglass, he adds, "Looks like 3 flying fishes, 3 lampreys, 2 squid ships, 2 star moths."
What?
God
Those are
damn.
all different kinds of ships.
Oh no! I literally was like, what? Bugs?
So all the crew just like darts to their battle stations, You can see enough space does exist between the wreckage for the Winged Queen to pass through the area. And so Gamron starts taking you guys through the wreckage.
Lit.
So as you guys slowly make your way through, a blood red flag drifting in space gets snagged on one of the ballistas. So the crew at the ballista is starting to try and get this flag off the ballista.
Just cut it.
And they eventually do manage to get it off. But it does appear to be a pirate flag, from what they can tell. You can see 2 human corpses drift close to your ship, and they bump against the hull.
Oh, so that's why I was just gonna push them away. They come flying towards us.
So they bounce across the hull, and as they do, they seemingly come to life.
Huh.
And they try and drag themselves onto the deck. And you see they're like pale. One of them goes, "I'm Georgia," and just gets punched in the face.
Knock him off.
You punch her in the face, and his head just fucking explodes with the lightning.
Ah!
And the other one goes, "Wait! I want to work for you!" As the other one's body just drifts back off into fucking space.
What's wrong with it, man? He was dead and he came to life. The fuck?
And so Gamron like steps forward to look at this person, and they
say the word.
they say, "My name's Vitalia Daggermore. I survived the battle. Looking for a new commission, and I'll serve on your crew." And Gamron comes over and looks this figure up and down and says, "I won't have any vampires on my crew." It just blows him away with a shotgun.
I did the right thing. Cool.
Shotgun just rips this person in half, and the what's left of them he chucks off the deck.
Nice.
These 3 long.
What's this deal with vampires? He's got a goo man, a tiefling.
It's backstory. You have to ask him.
You see these 3 like long gray fish with gnarly teeth ripping up at this corpse of what looks to be an astral elf.
Yep. Space piranha.
But yeah, there's 3 of them that picking at that corpse as you like slide on by. And as you're watching that pass, you hear a thud on the underside of your vessel and a scraping sound and the rattle of chains towards the rear of the ship. And Gamron says, "Sounds like we've got some unwanted clingers." Starts walking towards the rear of the vessel. He readies his gun and peers over the side to see what's going on. I assume you follow him,
Sure.
since you were right next to him.
I guess.
So looking over, you can see the remains of half a jolly boat, which is what they call a rowboat in this. So like half of a rowboat, carrying 2 humanoid figures. A short chain is wrapped around the rudder of your ship. The other end of this chain is affixed to both legs of one of the figures. A muscular Githyanki woman with multiple tattoos and ragged, dirty robes. The second figure, you want to describe what you look like?
So you guys see kind of a translucent, what appears to be an astral elf, but not quite as similar, who appears to be about 200 years in age.
Can't tell that.
Kind of thin. I'll get to an explanation why the appearance is important.
The old ass bitch. Alright, I got this.
He appears to have some
Ouch.
pirate factors. He's got the good pirate hat, he's got pirate clothes, he's got bucklers,
Nope.
he's got the nice long sword, all that just attached to him as he's holding on for dear life at this point.
Cameron says,
Don't worry, I got him.
"Wait, that's the captain!" And he says, "Hoist him up!" And so the crew like gets together.
Can I do something?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As he gives this order,
As he gives this order, suddenly I appear next to you and
I did it
Cameron.
before. I did it before. Floating through space.
I just
Man, poof. Unimpressed.
the crew manages to hoist Ela back on board. Ela is the master gunner.
Eli?
Ela.
Ela. I-L-A.
Yep.
Eli.
Ela.
You're gonna be named Eli.
So yeah, she's the master gunner of the ship. So you guys hoist her back aboard. And as you're doing that, a tiny ball of light appears over the bow of the ship and quickly flies around the mast and then settles a few feet above the main deck, changing colors as it hovers in place.
I'll fly up to it. What is it?
Looks like a ball of light. In a soft voice, it says to you,
Grab it.
you try and grab it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, fuck. Alright, what am I adding to this?
Just your...
There are my hands, so
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
normal
Yeah,
attack.
sure.
Would I recognize this?
I think I hit.
Looks like a will-o-wisp. You go to grab this ball of light, and your hands just pass right through it. Are you lost?
I can't grab it.
I can maybe be of assistance. If you follow me, I can show you where our fleet typically regroups.
Our fleet.
Yep.
Are you an elf?
It's a ball of light.
Tiny elf.
You recognize it as a will-o-wisp.
Are we still up on the mast?
Man, we're gonna follow
I
this.
engaged it on the mast. I'm at the top
Oh
of the
no,
mast.
no! It stopped. It flew around the mast, and then it came back down and started hovering right above the main deck.
Oh. I thought you said it went to the top of the mast.
It went woo, and then came back down.
Would I recognize it as good then?
Just keep swinging through trying to grab it.
You know that will-o-wisps usually are not good.
Nick, I just keep swinging through trying to grab it.
You keep trying to grab it, your hands just pass right through it.
I have magical hands, but
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
It's immune to grapple.
Oh. How about I just slap it?
Your hand just. I mean, are you trying to hit it? Like to damage it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit it.
I don't like bugs.
So you smack it, and it says, "Hey!"
Fuck off, bug. Goddamn talking bugs.
It darts away and starts flying away from you. Taryn wanted them to have passage around the astral sea, and so Gamran agreed that if they helped to find you and get you back, that you would use the ship to ferry them around to the astral sea, wherever it was that they needed to go.
Zinran, captain of this ship, who do I have the acquaintance of meeting? My first mate has informed me that we are taking you to the astral sea.
We're in the astral sea.
You're in the astral sea.
I'm
That's
telling
a
you.
wrap.
Taking
you, he hit his head.
taking them around the astral sea wherever it is that they needed to go. Which, yeah, but you,
I'll say, there you are, bro.
but you have
You're
things
so
that you
dumb.
gotta do.
Yeah, no, it's just yes, there.
You have
I was like,
I
you have to
know.
go to yeah.
I know. So, for in addition to helping you, I have a proposal.
Don't know.
So we can take you wherever you need to go in the astral sea. However, if you would like my help, I would prefer to potentially make a deal of getting some help from you guys, as I will need some extra help
Get
in
some
a
money.
mission given to me.
We need more money. You spent a lot of money on tattoos.
What do you need help with?
I could have punched him off.
So the goddess Luru has given me a mission to help one of Luru. It's a unicorn god. To help save the grove where
This place so weird.
birth grounds and various things will at some point come into harm. So I was hoping that we could strike a deal that outside of the passage, I could join your party if you guys join mine for this adventure.
The last one.
Anyone proficient in religion can make a religion check.
I think I am proficient in religion.
Okay, so the two of you, as he mentions the goddess Luru, you guys recall hearing about Luru. She is typically worshipped by elves, goddess of unicorns, and you also recall she's dead. Dead.
God's dead.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Insensitive.
Lame God.
And Melody knows this.
Yeah.
Her soul's floating in the sea. Alcinda's dad trying to bring him back, but his soul doesn't exist.
I mean, Canon's a god because his soul's voluntary.
No, not quite. Not quite.
If your soul floats to the astral sea, you're a god.
There just happens to be a god
Whoa.
soul that's floating around the astral sea.
This place is
It's
crazy.
more like his
He's
soul
a space
was
god.
just like sent here
Actually, more or less, right?
by some force. Do you know where it is?
Yes.
How long is this gonna take?
That's exactly what I was about to ask.
Goddamn side quest.
You'll see,
We got a time.
we have a pretty time-sensitive thing. We're only in the astral sea because his god wants us to be here.
It's your fault we're here, Nemesis. Goddamn Zed.
There's currently a psychic bitch that is terrorizing the material plane.
I love how that's our like unanimous name for her.
We were heading towards a wizard tower in order to get information on your whereabouts, but it's no longer necessary.
What happened to that ship anyway? You don't know? DM.
Kind of.
What
So-
happened to the ship that they were on?
That he was
all
on?
the fucking wreckage,
I
yeah.
was kind of in the brink and the below, and then next thing I know, I'm floating in space.
Like Jack Sparrow. Stop blowing holes in my ship!
Yep. Someone or something attacked his vessel that he was in,
God damn.
and the attack busted him out of his cell.
It also busted a hole in the ship. Killer.
Lots of holes.
So do we know where we're headed yet?
Yes.
We're going to his fucking grove.
Zay
garbage.
just says, make it so.
Also, Angel, with that religion check, you remember you have also heard about the Unicorn Grove. It's a secret location created by the goddess Luru and is the birthing place of unicorns. You continue traveling for another 6 or so hours. And at that point, an alarm goes off, set off by Gamron, who was on watch and steering. So you all are roused awake by the ship's alarm bell,
I stand up.
and
I was on the top of the boat, I'm assuming, just standing there.
okay, so you immediately get up and start looking around.
What's
And
happening?
you can see closing in from behind is a gigantic bioluminescent jellyfish-like creature with a flamboyantly dressed figure standing inside of its glassy dome. It's about 250 feet away at this current moment.
There's a gay jellyfish coming!
Zed's vision, he was threatened by hundreds of tentacles before, like, the stone door thing.
I don't know
Before
if
the
that's
lion's head,
but-
like, spoke to him, but it said, like, prove yourself worthy. So Zed sees the jellyfish, and he pulls out his bow and goes, we have to kill the jellyfish!
So, as you guys rush onto the deck and you see this and you start shouting down at them, as that happens, a magical flash of purple energy appears on the main deck. The flamboyantly dressed figure steps through it, brandishing a golden trident, and the doorway behind him closes.
Damn Aquaman.
sparkling light surrounds him,
But
and
Aquaman.
Spaceman.
Spaceman.
he says, "Wonder where it is you're headed." "It's no matter. My friends in the Xerixian Empire don't want you meddling in their affairs any further." And he says, "But forgive me.
Hildegardus yawned.
I haven't
Sorry.
introduced myself. My name is Hastane.
You have a stain?
When the elves began looking for the grove, I knew that others would follow." And he says, "But I never thought," and he looks at Angel, "that they would be so beautiful."
Ha. Nah.
He says, "I'll make certain
The
to
husband might be a problem.
I'll make certain to grant you an equally beautiful death."
He's a dragon.
Old for English.
And as he says that, you hear a high-pitched screaming noise emit from the jellyfish, and as it rings in your ears, you hear a low hum, and then it stop around your vessel as your vessel just stops moving and starts drifting. So it appears that your spell jamming helm has been disabled.
We've been spell jammed.
The spell jammer has been jammed.
And that'll be the start of combat next time.